Welcome back. We're here at the Cleveland Library at Colby Sawyer College, and joining me now is President of Colby Sawyer College, Tom Galligan. Thanks for hosting us.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Busy time of year.
Really busy time of year. Yeah. April is the most wonderful month.
Well, it is if you're a college student, right? Because you're almost close to the end.
Well, you're close to the end, which means you have a lot of work coming up, and you have a lot of activities. And if you're an athlete, especially a spring athlete, when the snow melts, you have a lot of events. So it is one of our busiest months.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
You're getting ready for the Scholar Symposium.
We are.
That is wonderful. Tell us just briefly what that is.
Well, what the Scholar Symposium is that every one of our seniors has to do a capstone. Mm-hmm. And it could be a research project, it could be a creative project, it could be, depending on the discipline, something the student does her or himself. It could be something they do as part of a team. But everybody has to do a capstone. They put it all together and they do a project. And what we do is then we close the campus for a full day. And actually this time, the Scholar Symposium begins on the afternoon of April 20th, and then it's all day on April 21st. And we cancel classes, and we all go and we watch the seniors as they present these wonderful works.
Right,
and
4 years of work coming out in that presentation.
4 years of work, and their families there, and we love to invite our community to come too, because it's a day we beam with pride.
Absolutely, yes. Now that bookends your school year because you've got a similar event in the fall called the Mountain Day.
We do. In the fall, we cancel classes one day in the fall that the president gets to pick and drive the faculty crazy with when is it going to be. Mm-hmm. And we ring the bells and we all go up and we climb Mount Kearsarge. And we've been doing that since the 1850s. Now that's a more community building social event. Mm-hmm. And students say, well, why don't we have something like that in the spring? And my answer is we do. And that's the Scholar Symposium.
Absolutely. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, you've got some great news coming up because you're about to launch a capital campaign.
We are. On April 23rd, we are going to launch the public phase of a $60 million capital campaign. We've got some wonderful friends who over the years have supported Colby Sawyer, and they've really made the difference for our students. Mm-hmm. And so I would love to come back later after we announce and tell you some of the details about that. But I will say at Colby Sawyer College, every gift makes a profound and positive difference in a student's life immediately.
Mm-hmm. And we all benefit, the people that live in this area, from all the wonderful things you do. So I think that's a great chance for our audience members to jump in on something like this, because we really utilize the improvements as well.
Well, we would love whatever support we have, because not only does it help our students, but I think it helps our college, which we know really helps our community.
It does,
so,
sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Tell me a little bit about your new guarantee you have for students coming in next year.
I will, and we're really excited about this. It's a graduation promise and a price guarantee. Mm-hmm. And everybody knows higher education is expensive.
Yes.
It's essential. We know people make about $1 million over the course of their life if they have a bachelor's degree as opposed to not having a bachelor's degree. Right. But it's expensive. We know that student debt in America right now totals about $1 trillion. Excuse me. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to do our part to make a college education more affordable. So the promise is this. The promise is that if you enter Colby Sawyer College next fall and you maintain good academic standing, you meet with your advisor, you plan your curriculum going forward, you live in the residence halls, because we're primarily a residential college, and we know students who are here and involved succeed at higher rates than those who are not. If you do those things, your tuition and your room and board will not increase over your 4 years here.
Wow.
Now, if you do those things and you don't graduate in 4 years, and it's not your fault, you've done everything that we've asked you to do, then you will complete your degree here at no additional tuition charge.
Wow.
So we believe in our students, and with this promise we're saying, we're going to come, you're going to succeed here, we're going to work with you to succeed. So we're really excited about it. Now, something else about it, we've mentioned students who are coming. If you're already here and you're on track to graduate in 4 years, the same promise will will apply to you. If you transfer here, the same promise will apply to you. So we're really excited about this because we think it's going to be good for our students, and we think it's going to be good for us, and it's going to hopefully control the cost of the education they perceive when they start, and it's also going to, we hope, be able to somewhat limit the debt they have to incur to realize their dream of a bachelor's degree.
Great. It gives it such predictability. I love that.
Well,
so wonderful.
We do too.
Oh, you have so much to talk about. We could sit here all day.
We could.
Well, thank you, Tom. Thank you so much. Best wishes with this symposium. That's wonderful. And I do hope you just get lots of people from our area coming because it show off all your awesome students.
Yeah, no, I hope so too. I know you're going to interview my colleague Jean Eckrich in a couple weeks, right after the symposium. And she can tell you a lot more wonderful things about it because it's one of the greatest days of our year.
Super. And we'll chat once the new capital campaign is made public.
Fantastic.
Take care. Thanks
Great.
so much.
Thank you.